All right, welcome back to another day at the Muscle Shop. Today is August 8th, 2024, and I got in about 10 today. Been working on this order list that I got put together. NutriBio is up right now, and I got some things on here. I'm still debating on if I want to get more. One of those being a mass gainer. I was looking at their mass gainer, and without a doubt, it's going to be good because their protein's very good, and it's going to have the same flavor. But it's just the fact that I don't know how many mass gainers I can get in here. So we have three right now, and we'll do well with more. But I just got to look into that a little more. Got to think about it. Other things I'm getting, that clear ISO I mentioned, and I'm getting some more pre from them. Creatine restock, casein restock, whey protein isolate, and regular whey protein restock. But going through the list right now, so I might add some more things. So we're gonna look at that a little more. So I finished up on that NutriBio order, and I made the decision I'm not gonna get the mass gainer right now, but I did add on some pre non-stim, and we have non-stim here. We don't have NutriBios, but the non-stim here sells pretty well, and people tend to like it. We have a all black everything non-stim, and we also have a NutriFit non-stim, and the flavors are great on that. We're gonna try the NutriBio one, see how that goes. I'm gonna hold off on the mass gainer. I didn't put that on, and the reason being is I want to see what other brands have the mass gainer and try to compare them, just so we can get the best value and best formulas on the shelf. Because I don't have that much space to work with, and I'll show you that in a second. So we got to get creative here. So you look this way too. You can see this is the space we're working with. So and we only have the 2 pounds up. So I have to find out if we get the 5 pound ones and in the bigger mass gainer, we have to strategically place that somehow. And I like the idea of putting bags on the top of the shelves, but we need to get a lot of bags to like not make that look kind of silly. So we got the mass gainers right there, and I'm gonna put more next to it. But for now, we're gonna have to deal with a 2 pound, which is fine too, because I don't know how many people are buying 5 pound, isolates or even 10 pound jugs of mass gainer, which a lot of people might be, but as of now, no one's inquired about it. So eventually, down the line. So I moved on to the VMI sports order, and I've got a few new things here. So we have their mass gainer. I got a new flavor of that, cinnamon crunch. I got four more flavors of their Protolite protein. I got chocolate covered strawberry. I was gonna get strawberry, but it's a step up from that. A vanilla cake batter, and then cinnamon crunch. And I also got, which I'm really excited about because I want to get in here before that, Protolite plant protein. So I got vanilla cake batter, vanilla peanut butter, chocolate fudge cookie, and chocolate peanut butter. And I've been told it's really good, so I'm very confident that I'll like it. I'm so excited to try it. Another restock on the KXR Sport Pre, and I got three flavors of the regular KXR Pre, Miami Vice, Gummy Bear, and Patriot Pop. That has been a fan favorite here for the last week, so I'm excited to get that back in here. And that's gonna run me $373 for now. So that's not bad. We're on a roll right now. We're gonna finish up these orders and probably place them tomorrow. So VMI came out with a new pre-workout. It's called KXR Stacked, and it's going with the theme with their pre-workout. They're all called KXR. So this is KXR Sport. This is the lower tier one, and this is KXR Original, just KXR, and that's the higher tier one. And I'm only saying tier because the different content in it. So this is 400 milligrams caffeine. This is 200. This is 1.6 grams beta, and this is 3.2. Big difference. So their deal with the KXR Stacked is it's going to have 200 milligrams caffeine and 400 milligram. No, sorry, not 400. 3.2 grams of beta, and it's also going to have some different ingredients. It's going to have DMAE in it as well. So I like that they're kind of tending to their customers that may not want that much caffeine and want the beta. So I'm interested to see if they'll kind of go the other route and have one 400 milligrams caffeine and not beta. but maybe not. I think might just have to drink two energy drinks to get that. But uh, I want to get that on the shelves. I like the idea. I like the variation. So we're gonna ask about that and see if that's a possibility. So now we're on Sport Life Distribution. We're looking through what they have for inventory and what we need to restock. See if we want to get anything new. And this is typically what I do. We get our snacks from there, and I'll pick up something new. Like I got a new pre-workout last time. It's been selling pretty well. People already like it, so that's a hit immediately. Sometimes when you get new stuff, though, people haven't seen, they'll ask questions, and it's okay because like I don't know sometimes, but I'll let them know like what I've read about it, like reviews wise, and and that's all part of getting new stuff too. So you get new stuff, you want people to try it, you want to get the feedback, see if you should get it again, right? And that's what we have been doing, and it's been working. They have promotions though, so that's what we're looking at right now. They have a 6+1, and the plus one being a free box of wild protein chips. And I was talking about this yesterday because uh, they've been a hit and people like them a lot. So what I want to do now at this point is try to get a surplus of inventory, especially on snacks, so we can sell those boxes to people for a cheaper price than what they would usually get it for. So here's an example, right? So Alpha Prime, they make these brownies, protein brownies, and they've been like a viral thing on TikTok. We got them before they were. I didn't even know about them before that. So we got them, and we sell all of our snacks for $3 across the board. And I feel like that's a super fair price, especially if you go to like a gas station. You'll typically see like protein snacks a little pricey. Walmart sells stuff. It's weird what Walmart does because they'll sell supplements cheaper than a regular supplement store, and I don't know if that's because they have some kind of deal or they can just afford it. But the Alpha Prime example I'm bringing up now is that if you go on their website and you get any kind of box, and it's 12 count box, it's going to be $40, right? And that's expensive for 12 protein brownies. So what we do is we take the number three and we just multiply by how many come in a box, right? So 12 come in the Alpha Prime boxes, and do a little math there. That's $36. Super fair, and that's cheaper. And I want to do that's like part of the reason why I'm starting a business too, because like all these supplements are so overpriced. Like creatine's a great example, right? So creatine's creatine, and you can put extra stuff in it for added effect. Um, you could overprice it, and that's a consumer thought too. You look at this overpriced creatine, you're like, damn, I gotta get that shit because that must make me like super big, super fast. But at the end of the day, creatine's creatine. It just depends on how pure it is. NutriBio has creatine for $15, and it's 30 servings. Will last you a month. You're saving yourself money. You're getting gains. And that's the same idea with these snacks too. So again, with the brownies, right? So you see that for $40, and it's outrageous. And the selling point there is the word protein. So any normal person will walk into a store, see protein brownie, right? And you're like, huh, protein brownie. I can eat that and not feel like a shit bag because it's got protein in it. And it's only got, I think, 200 calories. That's about the same as a regular brownie, assuming, it has all the same amount of sugar and ingredients and whatnot, with the exception of protein added in. But so we get these brownies for X amount, and we can choose realistically what we want to set the profit margin at. So to sell them $4 underneath what the actual website sells them for is kind of huge because on these snacks we don't make a huge profit, and we're fine with that because snacks shouldn't be as expensive as they are. So $3 added added up to whatever comes in the box, we're gonna bring down or keep the same because it's ultimately cheaper than what the actual business is selling for. So we're still working on exactly what we want the price points to be for these, but it's still cheaper regardless. All right, so bear with me. as I talk about this because this is my train of thought and how I'm kind of sorting out this ordering process and what I'm going to get. So right here, you can see that this is protein, this is pre-workout, and I do not enjoy it this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order more protein and make this just a protein shelf. I'm going to move this stuff to the shelf across from me and hope I have enough space. So down here, I have VMI protein, and I'm going to get more. I've put an order in, or I've put the order together for more stuff. So it's going to fill the entire shelf. And I've got protein in the cart from this brand right here, After Dark. And we just got this pre workout and it's been selling. So I'm pretty confident that they're going to have good protein. At least that's the hope. So we're going to order that and see how that goes. But that's going to go right over here, the shelf next to me. There's a bare shelf there. I'm just trying to fill it up. But anyways, I'm also getting another protein from this company, NutriFit, and we're gonna look and see what they have available for those flavors. But that is going to go right here because I don't know how many they have. I'm assuming they only have like 4 or 5. And the Jocko Milk is gonna go right next to it, so it fills up a shelf and it doesn't look silly. This leaves this shelf now, and that's where it gets kind of funky because now I got to look for another brand or a brand we carry that we don't have any protein for. And I also need to fix it too because it's not level. It was put together incorrectly. So yeah, that's another thing. That's a quick fix though. So yeah, we gotta figure out what brand in here has a protein too that we don't carry. I also got to see if this brand has anything in stock. So we used to have a ton of this stuff, and it's been sold out online, and I don't know why. I don't know what kind of distribution problem they have over at Inspired, but I want to get that stuff back in here because I've been told people like it a lot, and they've been asking about why we don't have the flavors we had. So I have to figure that out. They have protein too, which I would love to get. So we're gonna check the status on that. Yeah, so the status on the Inspired pre workout is what I expected. Sold out. It's not even on the website, unfortunately. They do have protein. I clicked on that to check it out, but no flavors were available. It wasn't even listed on the website. So I'm going to safely assume that's also sold out. So I guess another day we'll try. But I did add the NutriFit stuff. They have a very interesting flavor on here of vanilla bourbon. I've never had a bourbon flavored protein, so we're gonna try that when it comes in and see how it tastes. Um, Other than that, they have some other tame flavors. Triple chocolate brownie, slapping snickerdoodle, and chocolate peanut butter. So those all sound pretty good too. But that vanilla bourbon piques my interest and my curiosity. So we're gonna price this out, see how much we're gonna run our pockets, and that should be it for restocks. All right, so I was thinking about it, and this is what I did. 2 options I had: Rise and this brand called Panda. And I didn't go with Rise because Walmart sells Rise for super cheap price that I can't compete with, and they also have their own deal on TikTok, so they're selling stuff on that all the time. So I'm just gonna not bother with it at the moment. Maybe down the line we'll pick that up, but not now. So Panda was the other one I picked, and they have a ton of flavors for their protein, and I don't know how many people in this area actually sell that, so that's good for me for now. It's also good for me because that is shelf space that I can fill up. So the 5 flavors I got, I was gonna get 6, but I'm gonna get 5 because I feel like that's a safe number to start with. Cookies and cream, cinnamon toast crunch, chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and fruity cereal. So get the 2 basic flavors in there, and then get some crazy flavors. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna total this out and see how much it is. All right, so the whopping total came out to be $1,373.13, and that is with the Sport Life distribution being $675.13, the VMI Sports total being $373, and the NutriBio total being $329. And this is probably going to be the last order for a few weeks so I can, make some money back and pay off a bill that I'm gonna get. So not bad though. I'm happy with what we got. I feel like that's gonna, you know, fill up some space, and we'll be okay with the inventory we got because I got all those chips again and some new stuff. So all right, we're back in the gym now. Technically our off day, so we're doing some accessory stuff, and yeah, it should be fun. Doing some RDLs, overhead press, and then some arm work. So we only get 3 days a week, so you might as well throw in some extra shit just to, I don't know, help the other muscles. Don't really need to, but why not? Here's something I need to get better with. So after workouts, like, I don't make food. I'm 23 years old. I'm terrible about doing it, so I just go get fast food somewhere. Yeah, I get my calories in, but it's shitty. So I need to make actual food. I need some recipes or something. And I don't know, just a thought. I was thinking about that because when I'm working out, I get hungry. I'm like, man, what the fuck am I gonna get from Taco Bell after this? So that might be where I'm ending up after. All right, so we're going mostly light today. Uh, just want to get the blood flowing in the muscles, and we got a big bench day tomorrow, so you don't want to overdo anything. I'm going 40s on shoulder press for 4 sets of 8. Should be enough to get a pump in.
You doing push downs?
Yeah.
You see, you gotta get that fucking.
Just gonna do some tricep work to end it. It looks fine.
All the internet haters be like,
Yeah.
look how small
Yeah.
fucking does tricep push down.
I don't like this fucking.
You're doing too much. Tuck your elbows.
I am.
Stop swinging. You're doing an extra movement.
Okay.
There, better.
There.
Turn over the button. There. Slower up. Slower up. No, I'm seriously. You laugh all you want. This is content right here. Now watch. Watch. I'm gonna get involved. So you're doing this thing. You're doing two motions, okay? And you're basically you're doing a pull down, push down. That's stupid. Get your fucking elbows set in here and tuck them, then do the push down. All right, now watch my fucking tricep when I go in. See how?
Oh, I heard it.
There. Well, you heard it, but it's fucking doing what it's supposed to do, and I'm not doing two movements. So you don't want an extra lever there. You're working.
That's pretty much it for the day. Wrapping up a quick workout. So I'll be back tomorrow. Got to order all that shit, so that should be fun. Should be here Monday. Let's see, if we're lucky. But have an unboxing video for that when the time comes. But yeah, end of the day. See you guys tomorrow.